What's good? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of The Urban Platform Speaks. Make sure to like and subscribe as you come into the channel, check out the content. And with that being said, I'm going to get right into the topic. My topic today, I want to talk about Chad Johnson. Recently, it's been announced that Chad Johnson and his long time, well, his 2-year fiance, Miss Sharelle Rosado, they recently split. She posted onto her platform or her social media platform, posting that Chad was single. So and in my opinion, Chad really dodged the bullet with this one. I just because number one, the way they started off, like she was on a podcast where she announced that she cheated with her ex-husband. She cheated with her husband with Chad. And so that right there, I'm not sure if Chad was aware that she was married at the time, or maybe he was, but usually that right there is a red flag. Like when you start off a relationship like that, when you cheat, with somebody, you leave the person that you're with for for one person. That right there is something that most relationships, like those kind of relationships, don't last, right? And so that right there was a red flag. Number two, Chad did he proposed to her, but they were engaged for like 2 years. So in my opinion, Chad saw some things that really made him wanted to just to take his time, and just make sure that things was right. I have seen her on different programs and different like she's on a what's the name of this? She's on like one of these reality shows. And she seems to me to be somebody who is very materialistic. And Chad, on the other hand, is someone who is frugal, someone who is cheap, don't like to spend a lot of money. So I don't see, it didn't seem to me like they would make a good, wouldn't mesh well anyway, because we have somebody who likes to spend and likes to make, who's not really frugal, and then you meet somebody who is frugal. Like it's obvious that these two people would clash. And so that's why I think what the holdup was, because I also seen a short video of Chad and Miss Rosado discussing money. And he was always weary of the fact that she was after him, or any woman, was after him for his money. And so he was always really worried about that. He wanted to, and I'm the same way. I think that, we can have fun, and we could do things, but we don't have to really spend money and live beyond our means. And that's the same way, I like to do things. I like to just live within my means. I wouldn't want my girlfriend or my significant other, I wouldn't want her to be stressed out financially. So then I just wouldn't want to live beyond my means. And Chad Johnson is the same way. Chad Johnson was known to be, when they say frugal, I don't really think he was really all that frugal. I mean, I think he was just reasonable with his money. He said he didn't like to flex, like as far as like wearing jewelry and buying expensive cars and stuff like that. And I'm pretty much the same way, right? I have a decent truck, and then I have my work vehicles. But other than that, I'm not, I had the luxury SUVs and luxury cars and stuff like that. And I just kind of found out that they were just money pits. And I think, and I've heard Chad Johnson say the same thing, that as long as you have a vehicle that's reliable and can get you from A to B, then that's good. But then some people want to be like the Joneses. They want to show off, and they want to flex, when really it's, in my opinion, it's not really all about that. You just have to think about the future too. You know, you just can't live for today. You have to think about the future. You may have some money or some property or something that you want to leave to the next generation. And so if that's your mindset, that's your thoughts, then you want to make sure that you're with the right person. You know, Chad Johnson and this young lady, they do have a kid together. And but that don't mean that just because they're not together anymore or they split up, that Chad won't take care of his kid. I think Chad, I definitely think Chad will take care of his kid. Sometimes these women, if and so because someone said that she left Chad or broke up with Chad because he was cheap. And so even if that's the case, then really she did, she's doing Chad a favor, because when a guy is really focused and he's on his purpose and he's making money and he's good with money, or he's wise as far as like his purchases and stuff like that, most of the time they're not going to let a young lady like this like run through their money like that. Men are just getting wiser, and I think that's good, because you don't really have to it's really not necessary to get with someone who's going to be financially irresponsible, who wants to be, like I said, basically just want to be like the Joneses. And so in my opinion, I just think that Chad dodged a bullet. I hope that he don't simp, he stays strong, and just even if they do get back together, just let her know that you gotta you got a plan, and that you're going to stick with it. You're not going to allow someone to drive you into the poorhouse. I just don't get it. And fortunately, all women are not like this, right? But I think that it's when you choose someone who is financially irresponsible, or someone who wants to be like the Joneses, that's where the issue comes in. But fortunately, all women are not like this. I think some of these women who really chase athletes and chase men with money, those are the ones that the guys really need to stay away from, and try to find a way to really meet women who are just not, just really average, down to earth women, who are not like these women who just really just want to be out, traveling and just running through your money. I just don't think it's a good look. So that's my opinion on it. Like I said, I think that Chad really dodged a bullet on this one. And with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll check you all out on the next video. Peace out.